It's been fine. It's literally been fine. It's been fine for how, you know, since 3 a.m. 4 a.m. All right. Positive attitude. Stay positive. Gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay. Are we fine? Can someone verify I'm still on Team Liquid, by the way? You don't mind. I don't want to jinx anything, but here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DreamHack Open 2013. You're watching the stream of Axeltoss. Hoping that no internet issues happen. Okay, thank you. Because they were happening... They started happening 30 minutes ago, but the first 8 hours, 9 hours were fine. We'll see what happens here. Top right-hand location, I proudly present your Pink Zerg player, Stephano from Team Evil Geniuses. Needs no introduction. French player. Knows what he's doing in StarCraft 2, and that might be an understatement. Might be. It's like my webcam decided to go away. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So you won't see my face during this cast, it seems, but that's okay. Bottom left-hand location, I present your red Protoss player, Queene. Apparently a female player. I don't know too much about her, though, unfortunately. So, we'll have to see what happens. PVZ on the map of Neo Planet S. Neo Planet S is the map. Map characterized by the trouble Protoss generally have taking third base. I'll see what happens here. Queene opening up with the Forge at the front, which is an ominous indicator of potential Forge fast expand. Someone says the microphone is lagging. Hopefully that's not the case. Nexus going down here at the natural expansion of Queene. Soon after that Forge, so Forge fast expand. Got a cannon going down as well. So, Stephano, let's see what he does here. We got a pool opening, we got a hatchery, no gases just yet. Fairly standard. Again, when you scout this natural expansion, as a Zerg player, it's kind of the ticket to take a third and drone a lot, right? You don't need... you don't need to worry about getting a gas. You don't need to worry about a lot of crazy defenses because you realize my opponent's gateway is going to be very delayed. My opponent's cybercore is getting, you know, is going to be really delayed. So I don't necessarily have to worry about those early crazy aggression tactics from Protoss. You know, the main time you have to worry about the scary stuff is when Warp Gate finishes, pretty much, with this opening. So that timing is generally going to be around 6 minutes, 6:30. So Stephano, again, doing the right things, not taking a gas, taking a third hatchery fairly quickly. It's all about the macro at this point. All about the macro. Meanwhile, tracking down the probe with Lings is very important. There's currently no probe on the map, and that's one of the most annoying things as a Zerg player, is the probe being annoying. Placing down a proxy pylon, but not in this case because Stephano has realized that there are no probes on the map. Perhaps because he tracked that initial probe back to the natural expansion. So he can feel relatively safe to keep these Lings outside of his opponent's natural to make sure that... another probe doesn't get out, and of course the scary warp gate pushes don't end up happening. People saying sound issues. Hopefully not. Hopefully no sound issues. I'm not dropping any frames, thankfully. I did change the setting on my microphone so that it would not pick up background noise. Okay, it looks like people are saying it's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your feedback. I appreciate it. Currently at a pause. Now, where's my webcam? Is the question. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're back. We're back. What's up, guys? Still here, I promise. It's like I take my microphone and I like go to my bed and just start casting from there. It can reach that far, I can assure you. And then I turn my webcam off so y'all don't see me doing that. Okay. Hello, Mobius. How's it going? Change Change your mic back to the old way.
Game resumed.
All right, here we go. Background drops in and out. Okay. A lot of mixed feedback in the chat, so I'm just gonna ignore the chat for now. I love you guys, but I'm ignoring you, distracting me. I don't want to be distracted because this is StarCraft 2, and StarCraft 2 is awesome. Got a PVZ between Queenie and Stephano once again. Stephano going for the fast third hatchery. Let's see what's going on here. We got a +1 here from the Protoss. Is she chrono boosting it? No chrono boostage just yet. Gotta look out for this +1. A lot of Protoss timing attacks are kind of based upon that +1. Also have to look at the status of these 3rd and 4th gases. Of course, 3rd and 4th gas is very instrumental when you're teching up, taking a Twilight Council, taking a Robo, stuff like that. Generally, you want to take it. Well, it depends. Again, it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're not going to get those gases if you want to add on like 3 gateways, for example. You're going to delay those a little bit if you're wanting to go for some Zealot stuff. Now, Zealot is actually going to be marching across the map here. Stephano trying to find out exactly what's going on. This is typically when the tech buildings would start happening, because his cyber core is complete. But no tech buildings going down just yet here from Queenie. So Stephano wondering what the heck is happening. The Stalker going to come back and take that guy out. Meanwhile, the Zealot being tracked down by Lings from Stephano. Nice micro so far. Losing the Ling, though. Not too bad. That was first blood. Zealot doing a good job, actually. Doing a good job indeed. Alright. Taking down quite a few Lings at the cost of its life, but identifying the status of that 3rd base. So no crazy 2-base shenaniganry here from Stephano. Evolution Chamber going down. Roachhorn should be about to finish. Yeah, it's about to complete there in the main base. No gas is being added on just yet in the main. Instead, taking 2 at the natural expansion. There is a pylon there at the bottom of the map, which can be a little bit dangerous, can be a little bit sneaky. Warp gate approaching a finished state. And we have 3 additional gateways here in the main. So it looks like Queenie is going to invest a little bit of her early game into some aggression. However, we have 4 roaches on the way. Queenie already deciding she's going to have a mid-game plan. Adding on those 2 gases, implying she does want to transition fairly soon. The question is, Stargate or Twilight? So it's going to be a Twilight Council here from Queenie. Interesting opportunities arise with that. Of course, Dark Shrine being one of them, Blink Play being one of them. And of course, just simple continuation into the +2 weapons upgrade. Uh-oh, Ling's running right into the natural expansion. Stephano, speed is not yet done, but this could be very annoying indeed. Meanwhile, again, the pylon's being made closer and closer here from Queenie. Stephano has yet to identify that. Now, Queenie doesn't want to warp in units back home, because she wants to use all of those units on the aggressive side of things.
Game paused.
Pause from Queenie here. Both players pausing in this game so far. Feel it. Uh-oh. Water dropping from the roof. I don't feel it. I don't feel it, guys. I don't know what they're talking about. Actually, it's funny. For those of you who know about my roof, know what I'm talking about. Okay, so interesting little start here. Stephano with a brilliant run by with these Lings. That's actually pretty disastrous. Now, she is floating a lot of money here. She's got about 2,000 in the bank. So this is definitely stressing her out a little bit. This timing attack is going to be a little bit later than it could be, and she's having to warp in 3 Zealots back home, something you never really want to have to do. Now, Zerglings going to start sprinting around at this point. They're seeing the Zealots, so now they're saying, all right, I want to get some scouting information done. Ling's running into the main base. Pros running for their lives, trying to get an attack off, I think. Well, not so much. Meanwhile, some Zealots going to die there at the 3rd base. And Queenie throwing down the GG. Fairly quick game there. Felt like Queenie just never could get in her groove. That's probably what that was. You know, everything was kind of going wrong for her. She had some mouse issues. You know, her gateway push was a bit slow. You wanted to hit much faster than that. And Stephano was just prepared. Like, he had all the Lings out. He had all the roaches out. He got the Ling run by. Was being annoying at his opponent's natural expansion. And then from there, there's not much you can do. So we'll have to see if Queenie can rebound. Stephano did a great job in game number 1, showing he came to play. This is a best of 3, though. So we'll have to see if Queenie can make the comeback. Stay tuned, guys. I take a quick commercial break. Haven't played one in like an hour and a half, I think. And then we'll be back with game 2 of Stephano versus Queenie. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.